there was no rain in the space of 3.5 years. And in verse 41, Elijah gave King Ahab a prophetic word. Look at what the Bible said. It said, and Elijah said to Ahab, go, eat and drink, for there is a sound of a heavy rain. Are you seeing what the Bible is saying? So Elijah gave Ahab a prophetic word. Now, I was expecting Elijah to go sleep because, of course, the prophet had spoken. It must surely come to pass. But something very dramatic happened. If you read verse 42, it said, so Ahab went off to eat and drink. But Elijah climbed to the top of Carmel, bent down to the ground, put his face between his knees. Go and look towards the sea, he told the servant. And he went up and looked. There is nothing there. He said 7 times. Elijah said, go back. Now, we are seeing something very dramatic. The prophet released the word, go. I hear the sound of abundance of rain. But guess what? The prophet did not go to sleep. He went to pray, to bet the prophetic word. It means that the reason why many people's prophetic word do not come to pass is because there was no betting in the place of prayers. Listen, believers, pay attention to this. For every prophetic word you receive, you become responsible for that prophetic word. So it is an error to receive a prophetic dream and go back to sleep. Listen, because for every encounter you have, that encounter is drawing you into the place of prayers to bet that prophetic word. This is why many people dream, they see that a breakthrough was supposed to happen and it never happened. Because, they woke up rejoicing, which is very good, but they did not bet that prophetic word in the place of prayers. The Bible said the prophet bent his head in between his knees to pray. And guess what? He told the servant to go check 7 times. So it means Elijah would pray, send his servant to go check. Now the servant will come back, say there's nothing. He will pray again. Send the servant again. The servant comes back, says nothing. So Elijah kept sending his servant until it got to 7 times. If you read verse 44, he said, the 7th time the servant reported, a cloud as small as a man's hand is rising from the sea. Now, are you seeing what the Bible is saying? But don't forget, I thought since Elijah released the prophetic word, it was supposed to come to pass immediately. Elijah had to bet it. Listen, believers, don't joke with persistence. Sometimes, even when God told you, you may not see the answer immediately until you spend days or weeks or months to bet it. The goal is that you are not going to stop praying until the answer comes. Are we together now? Yes. And I say this with every humility in my heart. I've heard people say when you pray for something once, don't pray for it again. If you pray for it again, it is a sign you don't have faith. No, believers. You have to pray for it again because that's what we call persistence. Just like we saw in the life of Jesus in Matthew 26 verse 44. He said, so he left them and went away once more and prayed the 3rd time, saying the same thing. So the Bible was speaking to us about Jesus. How Jesus left the disciples. He went to pray. Guess what? He was saying the same thing. He prayed the same prayer point 3 times. Are we together now? Yes. You have to keep persisting. The Bible was telling us something